The seniors are still in Israel and will be returning in 2 days. They've had a great time and are sad to leave, but they did get some amazing pictures and memories while they were there. The seniors will be returning Wednesday, April 6th. Here are some more pictures that they collected towards the end of their trip.
The schedule for girls middle school soccer has just come out, and their first game of the season is April 7th, as they will be going up against Pembroke Hill. The girls ask that you please come to see their first game, so if you are interested, the game is being hosted at Pembroke Hill and will begin at 5:45 p.m. So far, the girls have 5 games scheduled, and we will keep you updated on their score and how they are doing throughout the season.
HBHA is getting very excited for the upcoming spring break starting April 13th. We recently held a poll at HBHA saying what people are doing over spring break. We got 37 responses to that poll. 70.3% of those people who answered the survey said they were going to stay home the entire spring break, and the other 29.7% of people said that they were traveling to a different state. This leaves 0% of people who answered the survey to be leaving the country. Not gonna lie, that is quite sad. But what isn't sad is that we're gonna have polls coming every week. So if you see an email asking you to answer out the form, please do, as it helps us with more accurate information. In other news, the upper school students have their play that they have been working on for quite a while now. We want to interview Mr. Margulies to see how things are coming along. We have this new segment called Interviews where we'll be interviewing teachers and students about different things that are going on. So for our first ever segment of interviews, here is Mr. Margulies.
David, thank you for having me. I'm thrilled. Oh,
Nice
a
having you on
handshake.
here,
I'm
yeah.
thrilled to be the first interviewed guest on HBHA News.
Well, we're happy to have you. Thank you for coming on. So our first question, a good way to kick it off, we feel, is what is the play actually called?
Excellent question. I'd be happy to tell you. The play is called Chemical Imbalance, a Jekyll and Hyde play. Are you familiar with the story of Jekyll and Hyde?
I'm not.
Allow me to tell you. So Jekyll and Hyde is a classic story that's over a century old, originally written by Robert Louis Stevenson, who's a very famous author, also wrote the book Treasure Island, among many others. So the story of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde is Jekyll is this very kind, hardworking doctor, a respected man in his community, who creates this potion that transforms him into his villainous alter ego, Mr. Hyde. And so it's kind of a classic horror story, the original Jekyll and Hyde, in the vein of Frankenstein or Dracula, something like that. But this is a comical spin on it. So this story that you're going to see, the play Chemical Imbalance, is the Jekyll and Hyde story, but it's not so scary, but it is very funny.
That's nice to hear. So how long do you think that the play will actually be?
It's a fairly short play. Probably the runtime will be about 75 to 90 minutes, which is nice. It's on a school night. You can come by, you can see it, still have the rest of your evening free.
All right. What do you think's been the hardest part of getting ready for this play?
So the cast has been excellent. There's 10 actors, 10 high school students who are in the play, plus I have a stage manager. Shout out Illy Hammer, fantastic stage manager. And they've been working really hard on the play all semester long. We rehearsed during our class period, and we were doing a great job, but now we've had a bit of a hiatus where we haven't all been together for the past several weeks because first the 9th and 10th graders were on the civil rights trip, and after that, the 11th and 12th graders are now in Israel on the Jewish heritage trip. So all told, that's about a month of time where they're on their trips and we're not together rehearsing. Then we come back together for a short period of time, and then we go on Passover break. So all told, that's like 4 to 6 weeks where we're not really able to rehearse together, which is hard, but the great thing is this cast is super responsible, really hardworking, so they're putting in the hours and the time that they need outside of rehearsal time so that we will be ready to rock and roll come showtime, which is coming up pretty soon.
Yeah, that's perfect. That's nice to hear. So when and where will this play actually be?
I would be happy to let people know because we would like to have a sizable audience. So this play will take place Tuesday, April 26th, and Thursday, April 28th. No performance Wednesday the 27th. So Tuesday the 26th, Thursday the 28th in the White Theater at the JCC. And both performances will take place at 7 o'clock in the evening. So Tuesday and Thursday, 26th and 28th, 7 o'clock in the evening at the White Theater. And you can get tickets in a variety of ways. So very shortly, we will be putting up some flyers around the school. They'll have a QR code on them, and you can scan the QR code, and that will allow you to reserve tickets in advance. Now, even if you don't reserve tickets in advance, we'd still love to have you. Reserving tickets in advance, all that does is it will save you a little bit of money. Do you like saving money?
Usually.
We all do, right? So basically, for students and faculty members, if you reserve tickets in advance using that QR code, tickets are just $5 a piece. If you don't reserve them in advance, for students and faculty, it's $6 a piece. All other adults, if they reserve in advance, it's $8, and if they pay at the door, it's $10. So I would hope that any students, any teachers listening to this, as soon as you see those flyers pop up on the wall, you'll start scanning that QR code and get your ticket reserved in advance, because you will not want to miss Chemical Imbalance. Believe you me.
All right, well, thank you for coming on. We appreciate your knowledge and your insights. We're all excited to see the play.
Thank you, David. And everyone else, I'll see you at the White Theater.
An international team of researchers led by Stockholm University analyzed 3 ancient mammoth teeth that were buried 0.7 to 1.2 million years ago. The analysis showed that the oldest tooth, which was 1.2 million years old, possibly belonged to a genetic lineage of mammoth that humans did not know of before. This new genetic lineage is known as a Krestovka mammoth. Thank you for watching this HBHA News broadcast.
If you have any suggestions or input on things that we should do, please let us know, and have a great day.